So we all heard the Montgomery Waterfront brawl. I'm gonna go into the article coming from Today News on what happened on this brawl and who started and how some people turn themselves in, some people getting charged, and some people who shouldn't get charged are getting charged. The article states a Waterfront brawl in Montgomery, Alabama went viral. What happened and why? The Riverfront worker who was attacked said he held on for dear life as a group of white boys jumped him in a large brawl that broke out at Montgomery Riverfront in Alabama on August 5th. After August 5th melee obtained by NBC News, Damon Pickley recorded what happened the day when the man refuses to remove their boat so a dining cruise riverboat could dock. A tall, older white man came over and hit me in the face. I took my hat off and threw it up in the air, he wrote. Somebody hit me from behind. I started choking the older guy in front of me so I could not anymore. Push him back at the same time. Puggy had not made a public statement regarding the incident and did not respond to NBC News requesting information. Videos that went viral on social media show a group of white men attacking Pickett. The footage causes an outcry with the Montgomery mayor addressing the altercation and police issuing arrest warrants. Alan Todd, 23, and Zachary Shipman, 25, have been charged with one misdemeanor account of assault in the third degree, a spokesperson from Montgomery Police Department said. Another man, Richard Roberts, 48, faces a third-degree assault charge and turned himself in on August 8th. A fourth suspect in the case, Mary Todd, 21, turned herself in on August 10th and was charged with misdemeanor third-degree assault. A fifth suspect, Reggie Ray, 42, turned himself in on August 11th and was charged with disorderly conduct. Police had previously saw Ray after he was wielding a folding chair in the melee on social media videos. But technically, I think that's the other statement. He was trying to give people a chair because he saw they needed to relax and calm down. He was probably trying to make everybody have a seat. And it looked like everybody still sat down and tried, conduct themselves in an orderly manner. And if you did hit somebody with folding chairs, I mean, dang, Donkey said use a chair. I mean, it was like a wrestling match that was going on, so he just used the chair. And also, he was trying to probably get them away from him, trying to spray everybody else out. So, yeah, so charging him was ridiculous. Another citizen article said what happened at the Montgomery Riverfront. It goes on to say a large brawl broke out Saturday, August 5th, shortly before 7 p.m. at the Alabama Capitol after Pickett attempted to clear a dock along the river so that the Henry Era second riverboat could dock. Witness told NBC News the brawl was fueled by alcohol and adrenaline, witness also said. I seriously doubt that. When a group of rally bowlers refused to move their pontoon at the Montgomery Riverfront, they attacked Pickett when he appears to be white men running along the docks to attack the worker who is black. More people joined in and appear to be defending Pickett. Other footage shared with NBC News shows people punching and shoving one another, with one person falling into the water as police struggled to contain the chaos. Well, they still have their pontoon boat in the way. They knew it was something docked to begin with. The riverfront is a public destination with a park, stadium, arena, and riverboat. Police said about the fight. I think they really broke this thing down, didn't they? Montgomery Police Chief Darrell Albert is a news conference on August 8th confirmed that a group of private white bowlers had attacked a black dock worker identified as Pickett. Later police would identify Pickett as the assistant boat captain of the riverboat. He had been trying to move the private boater's pontoon to make way for the riverboat. A passenger aboard the riverboat, more than 200, waited at least 30 minutes. Pickett tried to get the rally private boaters to move. Several members of the private pontoon group then attacked Pickett, Albert said. I'm going to pronounce his name right. Albert added that police arrived on scene at 7:18 p.m. local time, about 18 minutes after the rally boat captain had called. He said 13 people were detained, questioned, and then released. What did the attacking dock workers say about the incident? In a handwritten statement filled with police and obtained by NBC News, Pickett said Pickett asked the group 5 or 6 times to move their boat. When he and a dock hand were ignored and given the finger, he said, then untied the boat. He worked there, so he has authority. He's a dock hand. He's a dock worker, and he has dock hand, so he can do that. By that time, 2 people ran up behind him, Pickett wrote, adding that a man in a red hat yelled, "Don't touch my boat, mother effer, or we will beat your ass." He said the man continued to threaten him, and then one of them called another man over. They both were very drunk, Pickett wrote, adding that then the pontoon boat owner went over, started getting loud. He got into my face. "This belongs to me. Effing public. I told you this was a city dock." That's when the brawl began. Pickett wrote, "A tall, older white man came over and hit me in the face. I took my hat off and then threw it in the air. Somebody hit me from behind. I started choking the older man. I started choking the older guy in front of me, so I could not anymore push him back at the same time." Adding, then the guy in the red shorts came up and tackled me. I went to the ground and then I hit one of them. So more recollection from the fight. He said, "I could not tell you how long it lasts. I grabbed one of them and just held on for dear life." Pickett was eventually helped by other people, but knows that the brawl was getting out of hand. Writing, "One of my co-workers had jumped into the water and was pushing people and fighting." It was a 16-year-old boy that did it. Jumped into the water to come along and rescue him. He added that his nephew joined the melee and had also seen his sister being choked during the fight. As more chaos ensued, the riverboat had not been tied to the dock, but Pickett helped the passengers off the boat. He wrote that, "I apologize for the inconvenience. They all said I did nothing wrong." Which is true. He didn't do nothing wrong. He was doing his job. Some of them were giving me cards with their names and numbers on it. Some said that had it all on film, so I pointed them out to MPD. He added, after the altercation, he was treated at the emergency room where he was treated for bruised ribs and bumps on his head. And I'm not reading this wrong. Y'all look how they got this word. It's like they missed some English words in here, or maybe that's how he wrote it. Witness told NBC a similar version of the events. Christina Owens says she was aboard the hearing aid too when her husband and daughter when the brawl broke out. What was hard was we all on the boat and witnessed our poor crewmen being attacked by these guys and could not do anything about it, Owen said. It was really difficult to watch, and like I said, we felt helpless because we were forced to be spectators, Owen added. Owen was among those who recorded the altercation, explained that it was inexcusable behavior. Additionally, Lizzie Malhort, also on the hearing too, added they just did not think that the rules applied to them. It was so avoidable. This never had to happen. Everything just spiraled from there. I knew something was going down because their attitude was just, you can't tell us what to do. They were going to be confrontational regardless of who you were. Maury continued. Okay, well, this is a long article. This part of the article is that how police made an arrest. 4 men and 1 woman are facing charges, according to police. Richard Robert, 48, Reggie Ray, 42, Alan Todd, 23, and Zachary Shipman, 25, and Mary Todd, 21. There was no need for this event to take the path it did. Albert told reporters earlier this week, the people of Montgomery, we are better than that. We are a fun city, and we did not want this type of activity to shed a dark eye on what this city all about. That's pretty much, that's not really it. This is a long article. I think it's only got a few more sections left. Okay, then it goes on to say, was the fight racial motivated? In the press conference on August 8, Albert said investigators did not believe that the incident was racial motivated. He said that the focus FBI and district attorney office are involved in the ongoing investigation. I did not think you could judge any community by anyone on an incident. I think it's important for us to address this as an isolated incident. Once that the avoid, Albert said, brought on by an individual who was chosen the wrong path of action. What the mayor of Montgomery said about this altercation. On Sunday, August 6th, Mayor Stephen L. Reed released a statement saying that justice will be served after the individual attacked a man who was doing his job. Last night, the Montgomery Police Department acted swiftly to detain several reckless individuals for attacking a man who was doing his job. Warrants have been assigned and justice will be served. The statement posted on social media read, this was an unfair incident which never should have occurred. As a police department investigation occurred. As our police department investigate this intolerable action, we should not become desensitized to violence of any kind in our community. Those who choose violence action will be held accountable by our criminal justice system, the statement continued. 7. I feel like it's an unfair incident. Our statement that we put out the other day is that it's something that should not have happened, and it's something that we are investigating right now. Reed said I'll continue to go through that process before we take any additional steps. When I asked if Reed thought the incident was racially charged, he said the brawl is still under investigation and that authorities are investigating all angles. Well, according to certain media or certain people, they do have audio of somebody saying the N-word. And so was racially motivated? You talking about Montgomery, Alabama. I have family in Montgomery, Alabama. I met white people from Alabama who told me, yeah, it is a lot of racism going on down there. So all we know is that thing could have been racially motivated. And being drunk only shows out your true nature. People get my nerve using being filled with alcohol as an excuse. When you are drunk, being drunk is like a truth serum. It brings out who you really are. It doesn't change you. It brings you out who you really are inside. Alcohol make you loose. So when it make you loose, your true nature comes out. Are you a calm, cool, and collected person? You get drunk, you might still say calm, cool, and collected. These are rowdy bunch of idiots and morons, and you get drunk, you know what will happen? That is going to come to the surface. And they still take drastic action. And it's a good thing that the real boat doc is not getting in trouble because he just he was doing what he's supposed to, what he was paid to do. He did his job. But you let me know what you think in the comment section. So comment, like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video.